System captured.
Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Planetary Annihilation with me, BrainBoy20. When we last left off, we conquered the world of Kieros, and successfully did so. And we had a pseudo-crash that didn't allow me back to the main screen for some reason, although that's been fixed. And it turns out everything just turned out fine. Now, I've actually got a new microphone, if anyone could tell the difference. In addition, I had to mess with the audio settings, because this microphone headset combo is incredibly loud, even at the most minimal of settings. So if I'm like messing with the audio and stuff like that, don't fret. That's just me trying to get the audio balanced so you guys can hear it. And I'm not destroying my hearing in the process, so let's explore.
Scanning. Efficiency upgrade is available.
Alright. I think I was saving Oterma for this episode, so let's go and do that. And from there, we've only got so many planets remaining. This should be the next largest. So, Oterma. The acts of bravery and heroism displayed by Progenitor Coalition military in the Oterma system during the Century War against the Ziphid hegemony was so great that the highest medal awarded by the military was named after the system. Oterma was considered a home for orphans, children who had lost families due to the war. Children from all across the Progenitor Coalition were sent to the system where they could be well cared for until suitable parents could be found. In a totally unexpected move, Ziphid forces appeared in the system well beyond the established front lines, in an effort to lower progenitor morale by striking at the most precious commodity, the children. At the time of the attack, the 17th Mars Division had happened to be passing through Oterma, on their way to the front lines. When they realized what was happening, they quickly moved to fortify and protect the system. In her famous book, Angels of Oterma, author Elizabeth Kendrick tells the story of how the Marines of the 17th held off the Ziphid hegemony, who outnumbered them 10 to 1, and kept the children out of harm's way until progenitor reinforcements arrived 2 weeks later. Out of the 10,000 personnel on the 17th, just 3,000 remained at the end of the siege. The 17th Mars would go on to become the most decorated division of the Century War. Judging from the planet's setup, it seems like it's going to be about two spawnable planets. 2 planets that can be launched at people, and 1 planet that's going to be the center metal world, so to speak. And just to warn you all, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so if my commentary is not that spirited, well, there's my reasoning. Anyway, when we are back, we'll be at the base selection screen. Anyway, see you in a bit. And we are back, and it turns out I was completely wrong. It is in fact 4 separate planets to spawn in on, all with genuine amounts of resources, meaning this is going to be a lot of fun. We have the planets Thor, Kritsylvania, the Czech Republic, and Denmark. I would almost want to take the world of Denmark, specifically so my allies don't spawn on it, but I think I'm going to take the planet of... No, I'm going to take the planet of Thor. I'm going to pick this spawn location. We're against Acolyte Intoka. Sure, I'll take that name. Yeah, it looks like I'm spawning with an ally. That's actually pretty poor. I'd rather not be, but, well, I don't have much of a choice in that matter. And my other ally is on a separate world, which is good. We need to cover as much space as we can. Anyway, let's go visit Kritsylvania. You're not there, which means you could have spawned in the water. You're not there either. You're on Denmark, but you aren't in the water. Go back to the planet Thor. And get ready to begin production. That was a bit of an improper start, but oh well. Win some, lose some. Can't get everything you want. I'm going to plot this needlessly complicated course in order to make sure that I check out everything on this planet. Although I get the feeling he didn't spawn here. As for you, get the radar going, just as tradition. Back out a little bit, and just grab the metal sights that you can within reach. And then you'll cover the world in metal extractors. Well, you will go and assist this man, because I'm fairly certain you're not going to have any issues here. As for these two gentlemen, I really don't know what I want to do with them. I think I might just set up some orbital tech immediately and just send my stuff out into space. Because we're going to definitely have the metal to get the laser turrets and or anchor spam up. As such, we'll actually get the orbital launcher ready. If we can do this early enough, we might not have to deal with the enemy AI. We might just be able to instantly kill their commander. To that effect, we're going to get 5 orbital fabrication bots. When you're finished, I actually want you to get an advanced vehicle factory and just set it up right there. And when you're finished, I want you to go and assist this one. Both in getting the metal extractors up and getting the advanced factory ready. And the reason we're getting the advanced factory is just in case we need the T2 to punch through anything. Although with orbital tech, that shouldn't be a problem. Of course, you'd build right on top of it. Of leading course. We'll probably have these 3 assist in building up the orbital fabrication bots so we can just rush them all out. Then the orbital fabrication bots will build an orbital fabricator. From the orbital fabricator, we'll end up building some excess troops? No, we'll build the radar satellites first so we can find our opponent, as he's probably on either the Czech Republic or Denmark.
More energy storage is required.
That's precisely what I want to hear. I'm happy that we're not using a ton of energy. That means I can just build more anchors almost immediately.
Orbital launcher complete.
And of course the AI is being a bit poor in its decision-making process, but that's to be expected. If it were godly, then you wouldn't have to do anything. It's just the AI versus the AI, which is just a chess match. And then orbital factory. You will go and assist this factory once everything spawns. As for this one, I know advanced radar satellites take a lot of energy, so we're just going to get like 5 solar arrays just pumped out immediately. As for you, I actually want you to go and build another factory as well. I wanted to avoid these metal issues, but unfortunately that doesn't seem like it's possible. We'll be picking up one more. We don't need that last one. The AI can get it. I want you to get started on this. And we'll get these energy storages out so my allies do not have to support me in any way, shape, or form. And we only need about 3. 1 for our home planet, and 1 for each other planet afterwards. The last one will go and assist in construction of this orbital factory, which will produce the 2 laser platforms that, if these happen to get done before everything else does, which I highly doubt, we will set up a small force. If this gets done before everything else, we'll send these forces out to Denmark and the Czech Republic. We have no metal. How much are they giving me? Yeesh. We definitely don't have power issues, but we're gonna have a lot of metal storage issues. So by claiming all these metal sites, I could go full-out orbital attack immediately. Looks like I was wrong. This is only going to make things worse. Really hope that these will get done. You know what? Build. Build as if you've never built before.
Insufficient metal.
I know. I'm draining more metal than I know what to do with. Once this gets done, we need like we need two advanced no. Just need one. Just go around the planet building the advanced metal extractors so we don't have any issues. You two will try to rush these out.
Build more energy storage. Advanced radar satellite online.
Yeah, it's about 9,000 power just to have one. Which is why I built these solar arrays, just because 4,000 energy is nothing to sneeze at. Unfortunately, I think we're going to burn through all our power almost instantly. Which is what's going to suck. First one's done. Power goes down the toilet. Build me that second one. That second one, get this done.
Advanced radar satellite is now scanning.
Great. Note, I did not intend for this. Get me some more solar arrays, please. Wait a minute, where's the other one? Okay, we do have two. I'm going to send you to the Czech Republic. Preferably over the water, because he's probably not there. Or not on the water.
Advanced radar satellite complete.
Alright. This one will go over Zlat's kitchen. We'll go over Denmark. Oh no, he's on Denmark. So he could be on Kritsylvania. I'll put him right here, because there's probably not an umbrella.
Enemy commander detected.
Yeah. Oh, he is directly over this. And he's getting an orbital launcher. Well, this is why we have these two. Czech Republic. Where is enemy commander? Enemy commander is right there. Go and kill him quickly. They're gonna get the umbrella up. That's not good. I want you to go to the Czech Republic. I want you to end up over their planet. I just want you to rush build an anchor directly on top of their umbrella. Although this doesn't really qualify as rush building, we're trying to rush out a lot of solar arrays. Czech Republic, let's get this done. And we'll see who catches up first. I want to get this anchor done before they can get their first umbrella finished. When are these things gonna get here? Did they even take off? What you supposed to? Yeah, you are. Please hurry. Thor, where are you? Okay, no, you're just being lazy. Get over here. Build, build, build as fast as you can. Please. this thing will immediately target the umbrella. You know what? We'll just build anchors directly on top of this base while we're waiting for the freaking satellites to get here.
Enemy orbital radar sighted.
Because good luck building anything, we're just gonna cover your entire base. Thor, you gentlemen even on your way. Czech Republic. Alright. Can you snipe the enemy commander? Yes, you most definitely can. And this is gonna be over soon.
Enemy commander annihilated.
Alright. At least that one was somewhat fast.
Unit victorious.
Alright, let's return to the war and see what happens.
System conquered.
More accurately, what tech do we get?
Exploring system.
We already have complete orbital tech. Oh well. That's funny, you need orbital tech to win that battle. You can go to Ingstad, Thrall's Maze, Agint. Takamizawa, Kappa Geminorium. Let's go to Thrall's Maze. Named after the famed progenitor explorer Johann Thrall. The system was known to be rich in minerals, especially plentiful in diamonds and other precious gems. However, the only way to access the area was to navigate through the extensive asteroid fields that had made up the system. Thrall was able just to do that, successfully surveying the area, which he named after himself. Unfortunately, he would later die on the return trip to the system when his ship lost engine power and drifted into a nearby asteroid, killing all those on board.
Enemy commander sighted. Battle selected.
I'll probably just be doing this other match because that one took like 15 minutes. Just 2 for today, especially considering I'm still under the weather and I kind of need to listen to this playback. It's going to get uploaded either way, but I don't know if the music's too overpowering, if my voice is in perfect balance. I can't hear myself, basically. There's an option for that, but I kind of get tired of hearing myself talk to myself. Alright. So, F in cold, Wasabi Pimp Ninja, Centauric, versus, and we're against Seeker Vespor. So F in cold, oh, okay, we win. It's one of the, oh, never mind. Okay, that one's a terrible world, that one's okay. And Centauric's a terrible world, so I'm obviously going to take Wasabi. And I'll spawn in on this place, because I know the allied AI will not spawn in on the water then. I was afraid of that. You know, I did that specifically to avoid this situation, but unfortunately that's not the case. Because now he's gonna go naval. Guess what happens when you go naval? The AI gets confused. When the AI gets confused, you fail. And I'm almost certain that the enemy AI spawned on this planet, just because it's the only one with any amount of resources. Unless they did something cheaty and spawned in Stelzaris. And as for this, once you're about halfway done, we'll get this production underway so we can get the power. We'll just send him around the planet, as we always do. The strategy really doesn't change, because you need information in the war. Primarily for me, where my enemy is hiding. And afterwards, just cover this region. The other one will cover the rest, or we'll begin covering the rest. And the first one will go and join him. He's not nearby, and we haven't found him yet, so maybe he didn't spawn on this world, in which case we can just rush orbital tech and win. As we did last time. Well, this time we're probably not even going to bother with the laser array. We're probably just going to instantly build some orbital fabricators, and then just drop a couple of nukes on them. Or anchors. I'm not gonna build nukes. You can't build nukes in space. That'd be awesome if you could. Like, if you could have your entire base in space, or construct an artificial planet, that'd be amazing. We'll build one more, and we'll send it here so we can just rush build some so we can just finish up rush building the metal extractors. Like I said, the AI is not exactly known for its intelligence when in the water. Then again, the AI is not known for its intelligence at this level, period. I don't know if the sub-commanders scale. Like, if you go into higher difficulties, do the sub-commanders become that much better? Or do they remain the same, in which case they would have a lot of decreasing effectiveness as the time went on? They're just about as smart as the easy-level AI. I mean, I guess I could use them for suicide bombing, but they pretty much become worthless. Also, if there's a lot of random background noise, it's because this microphone's also a lot more sensitive now than the previous one. So I usually play with things such as like paper clips and stuff like that that are on my desk. And if you start hearing that, well, it's probably not going to go away. I even turned down the microphone gain because I felt as if my voice was way too loud compared to everything else. Are you almost done? Two more. Be done by that time. Are they almost done with metal extractors? No, no, they are not. Were it not for the fact that I kind of want you to help Russia build all the orbital fabrication bots, I would probably have them immediately
Additional energy storage is required.
start with the advanced factory. Well, I'm going to have these guys build an orbital fabricator relatively quickly, just in case, just to be ready.
Orbital launcher online.
We're definitely going to have the metal to support this, which is nice, just because we're going to get all the metal sites so early. Are you done? Go and assist them, come on, don't be lazy. Alright. First one's done. We'll get an orbital fabricator, which is just strictly there to produce...
Capacity reached.
It's just strictly there to produce the solar arrays that this strategy is going to need. Well, that, and it's going to also have to produce some advanced radar sites. Well, even then, not really. We just have to find signs of them. These drain about 60. Yeah. Never mind, we're not even going to get close to being able to support this. Oh well. There's no gas giants here either, which always kind of sucks. I'd love to have a gas giant so I could produce a couple of jigs. As that kind of just fixes all of Orbital's resource issues. I'd love to produce some solar arrays. Yeah, we'll produce solar arrays in this general direction. They'll rush build like one. I'm going to send these guys off from planet to planet, starting with whatever planets that we're not on. Alright. We're on centric. We already... Okay, they're on effing cold then. In which case, we'll just build one anchor over each and every single metal site. And then laugh as they literally can do nothing to this. And if he sets up orbital defenses, well, that's his prerogative, not mine. This basically covers the world in anchors. We are on Wasabi. This guy's still building.
Enemy detected.
Congratulations. We're gonna have you guys build an advanced factory. That's gonna take a little bit, and probably a lot of my metal. Are you gentlemen almost finished? You're very close.
Energy capacity reached.
Are these guys almost done with the advanced factory? Or are they just clearing out the way for it? Just want you to get some assistance on that advanced factory. Well, we're gonna hit them immediately, which is great. Although, back on Wasabi, Pimp Ninja. Yeah, we're gonna have the energy to support this. How much do these take? It doesn't say. I know they take some, but it doesn't tell me, which is terrible. Alright, hopefully the build order's even remotely correct. No, we're gonna change that up. You're going to still build this right here. You're gonna build this one right here, and we'll head up in this direction, because we saw an enemy plane from this area. It's gonna suck if they end up having...
Build more meta storage.
It's gonna end up sucking if they have an energy... umbrella already set up. Although that shouldn't be the case. Alright, are you almost done? Yeah, I can't reasonably expect you to keep doing this. Get me one advanced radar site. Get me an advanced fabricator. Rush him out. Even though you're kind of going to drain all our resources almost instantly, everyone follow the leader. And there goes all the metal. Almost done. I want to actually find the enemy base before they set up their first umbrella. Although with
Advanced radar satellite online.
Okay. Advanced radar satellite, please go to effing cold. We've got a defendable location here. Just go. Please. We've already locked down most of their world. We just need to find them now. I love it. They're like, send in the fabricators. They get shot. They don't even have access to all the metal sites. At least they've already taken them, but they don't have them detected. Alright, so they don't have an umbrella yet. We're about to build one directly over their base. You see, this is how you enslave a population. You set yourself up incredibly long distance, far away from anything they could reasonably do to reach out and touch you. And then you just stop them from doing anything at all to resist you. Until they get so frustrated that they give up. You frustrate them until they die. That's how you enslave a population. I'm not even going to do this the fast way. I'm just going to shut down everything first, then I'm going to have fun. I have my advanced radar satellite just directly here. And anything he's producing just gets shot immediately. He's not even shooting the right thing. He should be shooting the fabrication bots instead of the energy storage, but that doesn't really matter because, well, what are they going to do? And then we're just going to go straight on top of him and just build more anchors. Oh, we still have one more? Oh, well. He's like, is there a metal site that is not covered with these things? He doesn't even have a single metal site now, except for, what, this one? Then he just lamely tries to rebuild the metal extractor while he gets shot. Might be one of the slowest deaths you can possibly promise an enemy commander. But it's oh so satisfying. Alright, once this one's done, we're just spamming anchors directly on top of him until he dies. He already can't build any metal or anything like that. If I wanted to, I could probably just build one of the laser platforms, and we'll have that as backup. Once these things are done, if it actually takes that long, we'll let one of the laser platforms come in and finish them off. I'm afraid I'm now actually being a bit loud. Or at least, not to you, but my parents and I, we live, or we have bedrooms that are basically a wall apart. And as such, I tend to be loud occasionally, and I really should be quiet more often. Because I'm afraid I'm going to get some retribution. Then again, I'm not exactly screaming. At least I'm not attempting to. Is Umbrella T2 or is it T1? I don't remember. Frustration is definitely T1 though. Alright, you know what? After you're done, just build more. Don't even move that far, just finish building these off. So we can kill the enemy commander and be over with this. I love how they're doing everything but the enemy commander. I could order them to do otherwise, but that's even greater. That's just great. Every time he tries to build something, this guy immediately shoots it. And there goes his everything. Come on, finish up the job. Finish the job proper. No? You're a disappointment.
System is now under your control.
Alright. Let's return to the war. Okay, good. I was afraid it was going to glitch out on me again. Let's explore.
Scanning.
That seems very interesting if I were doing artillery, but I'm not. Oh well, we'll have to reject it. Anyway, this has been Planetary Annihilation, with me, BrainBoy20, and I am signing off. So long, everyone.